So Jana here from Dundee, and if you can't hear that in the background, then you're clearly deaf, but they must have known I was here. Yeah, this may be the intro for the Queen down now, so yeah. So yeah, it's all here, Dundee, blowing up, fucking awesome. Chandler here from Twitch Games in Edinburgh with Mochi, winner of the Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition tournament. How do you feel about that? It was a sick nail-biter game, man. With some good comebacks, man. Definitely, we definitely don't need to write you off.
I was waiting for that jump at the end because, like, reading from that split second frame,
yeah,
I knew you was just gonna land right in front of me.
Yeah, and you needed to do that DP.
Yeah.
Man, it was a really good beat, man. That was sick. So I feel you've been blowing up in Edinburgh as well. You're in Edinburgh, but you've been blowing up over at Gamer Base.
Yeah.
Was that 2 out of 3 weeks one?
Yeah.
Yeah. How are you finding that? How's the competition over there?
Pretty good.
Pretty good, that's what I like to hear, man.
Yeah, the same shaky feeling.
Aye, yeah, man. I was getting that just watching this, man. Seriously, it was a sick match. So, how you playing Marvel today?
Yeah, will be, but I don't know.
No, I'm a Marvel player, no. Who cares, man? You got your win at Arcade Edition, and that's the main thing, man. Any other good matches you had today?
Yeah, I was having a laugh.
Ian here, getting a shot here, Ian, man. Rokankin here, Sunway player. How did you? Not happy. How did you find that?
It just makes me want to die. I'm happy.
Yeah.
That means something. But then, of course, the counter pick still hurts like hell.
Yeah.
6.5. I can believe 6.5.
6.5.
I can believe 6.5.
Man, that was some really good games. Got to shake your hand for that one.
You did. That was
see Marvel, right? That was the Jana in the AE tournament. See you later. Right, Jana here from Twitch Games again. We just finished our Marvel vs Capcom 3 tournament. I'll win next month. And we've got a runner up here, Hamish. How do you feel the match went?
Well, I am a fraud.
You're a fraud? It's okay, we're a town of frauds apparently.
Yep.
I'm a fraud.
I thought by invoking the spirit of Kurt Russell with this, I could hopefully win.
Fortunately, there was no big trouble in Little Edinburgh today.
No.
Anyway, Big Fro, the winner of Marvel vs Capcom 3. How many Vortex World Tournaments you won so far?
I think this is 2.
This is 2. Is this 2 Marvel or is it?
1 AE.
1 Marvel, 1 AE, so racking up the points in both games, showing you're a dominant force in Scottish fighting games right now. How are you feeling? Still on top of the mountain?
Yeah, I feel quite good.
What's your general feel of Edinburgh players, even though you played probably more Glasgow players on the way up here?
Yeah, that's fine too. Yeah, they need to get the finger out.
Need to get a finger out. Hear that? Hear that? Fine words right there. Where is it? See, right here. Hand. Where is that hand? Oh, it's out. It's throwing the finger out right there. But anyway, yeah. So we've had a lot of fun, haven't we? Had a lot of fun. Had a lot of fun. Show over there. Everybody had a lot of fun. Ken, looking like he's had fun. J Cram, World House, looking like he's had fun. Gav definitely had fun today. And everybody else had fun. Fun was had by everybody. Fun.
But it's not Friday.
And it's not Friday. Who knew? Anyway, thanks very much for watching. That was the Janitor. Catch you later.
You've just been filled in.
Let's get some footage of the games going on here. And let's talk to random people. Lovey, have you found it today?
Good. Good fun, yeah.
Good fun. Fun, the prominent word of the day.
Yeah.
Definitely. So what did you think of Twitch tournaments?
Very good. First one so far.
Good. Another 5 to go.
Yeah. Bit salty about the Vega Balrog match up though.
Yeah.
Man myself should have won it, but here for the experience,
Here for the experience, yeah?
Yeah.
You'll win for next time.
Well done.
And there's a guy just itching to get on camera here. Roscoe, how's it going?
I am having some very salty noodles.
You're having some very salty noodles. Why is that? What?
Because someone called the janitor came along.
Someone called the janitor came along.
And cheated me out of my place in the AE finals.
Who was that? Cheated you out of your place in the AE finals?
Yeah, with his cheeky DJ tactics, which are frankly disgusting.
Let's go cheeky
Just
DJ.
mash that EX.
Mash
that reversal EX.
I'm too good for that, man. I have too much respect.
Oh, you just did it to me 3 times in a row, it's fine.
Oh yeah, that's true. But I have too much respect. More.
I'm sure you do.
Damn right.
I'm sure you do. Anyway, we got some AEO going on over here, some Marvel vs. Capcom 3 going over here. Smoke Cement playing some Seth against some Young. It's all going on. I'm through this room, sorry man. We've got Third Strike on the go. Ian, Ken, Jenny, Hamish, Victor. We've got the whole gang here. We've got some Marvel vs. Capcom here, not being played. Sad little setup there. Anyway.
So did you just want to get the Whataburger?
Yeah, sure, why not? We'll hit one. Anyone else want to hit Whataburger?
At some point, yeah. Although I was there last night.
You were there last night?
I have no idea what this place is.
Shouts to Whataburger.
Avalon.
So anyway, why the hell not? Let's have a bit of a community clean down right here. So, Street Fighter Cross Tekken, how are you feeling about it?
I'm waiting to see.
It's a bit silly right now.
Seems a bit silly.
Poison Relento is happening.
Poison Relento, what's happening? Ken, Street Fighter Cross Tekken?
Shite.
Possible chance of Vega? Ian disagrees, he's like, what the fuck is this?
Fuck gems!
Fuck gems.
I'll play the Tekken characters. I want to see how they all translate, but as far as the game itself goes,
Yeah, not feeling the gems, no?
I'm looking forward more to Namco's one.
I don't know, that the gems seem to just not be too bad right now from the
See if it is actually like that though, where it's like ranked mode and whatever, or tournaments where you can auto guard or go break and everything.
It's going to cost like a bar. It's costing me a bar to use that. Every time you auto guard a break, like a grab or whatever, it's going to snap a bar for you. A full bar.
one bar. And all my Marvel vs. Capcom 3 Phoenix Wright. How's Big Phil feeling about Phoenix Wright?
Iron Fist.
Nova, Iron Fist, Ian.
Phoenix Wright being my new name.
Phoenix Wright, yeah.
I'm a big
Nah, man, you can say that.
Question is, why does he not have a special Godo assist for throwing coffee?
Look into my eyes. See, you just can't move as well as Big Gay Bite.
Big gay, big.
We're like friends, apprentices.
Anyway,
He's already got confidence. It's like,
Already here.
well, if it's Japanese, it's
so anyway, that was the community clean down right there with their take on Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 and Street Fighter Cross Tekken. What?
Your finger wasn't on the button.
I know it is. What? It's not pausing it. When you call me out, I know how to work this camera. Anyway, one name square go. Anyway, catch us all out. From the Counting House in Dundee, JustJockTV vs Scotland is the janitor with this week's edition of The Clean Down. That's right, we've got a lot to talk about today. We've got the sequel to the game that is shakily being presented to you right now, Soul Calibur 4, Soul Calibur 5. Yeah, just in case you couldn't count. We also got talks about the gem system and Street Fighter Cross Tekken, that controversial thing that everybody's been talking about. And we got some news and bits about the Scottish community going on. Anyway, so Soul Calibur 5, the hype for that has definitely been buzzing recently as the character announcement for the new guest character Ezio was announced. Anyway,
Don't forget Don Pierre.
Don Pierre is, of course, Brandstar. Don Pierre as well. The troll character's delight. You think Dan's a troll character? This guy spanks you. Slaps your arse. But anyway, we've got Brandstar here playing Soul Calibur 4. We're going to get him to talk about Soul Calibur 5 while he's playing to be a complete and utter nuisance. So anyway, how are you feeling about Soul Calibur 5, Brandstar?
I was a little worried to begin with because they're doing some fundamental changes to the combat system.
Yeah, I heard that. They're doing more Street Fighter-esque maneuvers, I believe, in the game.
They're adding meters for possibly the first time. I'm not familiar with all the games.
I don't believe I've seen meters. I've played 1 through 4. Meters definitely not a factor. Of course, there was the critical
finish, which was introduced in Soul Calibur 4 with the Soul Gem. That was a very interesting dynamic where if you were blocking repeatedly, you would get beaten by someone who would break your guard.
Yeah.
It was, as long as they were anticipating that move.
Yeah. So it's kind of like the guard break meter in Street Fighter 4, but they are a more costly extreme.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It would win the game if you got it right.
Yeah.
So they've taken that out and they've introduced instead a sort of an ultra similar to Street Fighter 4.
Oh well, everybody loves ultra combos.
Yeah. The other major change that they've done is in taking out the guard impact. They've made that on they've made that use meter. So instead of being able to guard impact any move, you now have to burn meter to do it. So
Guard impact's the sort of parry system, yeah?
exactly.
Yeah. So now cost me a parry. That seems quite a fundamental change right there.
Yep, it was a massive impact for characters like myself who have some slow moves and just rely on parrying as part of their defense.
So Astaroth's your main, so that sort of impacts you positively and negatively then. Your slow moves are more costly to parry, but your parry game is hampered as well. So how are you feeling about 5 then? You excited for it?
I am. I think that hopefully if they can get the netcode right, I think that's the major concern. If they can get that right, then everything else should come together.
I do remember some slightly god-awful matchups in Soul Calibur 5 being laggy, 4 being laggy and such, but I don't know. I reckon it's definitely a game that people should try out. It's a more footsie based game. It's a more you've got sort of pokes. You're not combo dependent. You can,
That is at the heart of Soul Calibur.
You've got to read where your opponent's. Yeah, you've got to read where your opponent's blocking and where they're going to go. Definitely are.
Because every button is a different move in every direction, and every button is near enough a different move. It's extremely difficult to read exactly what move is coming. There's also no crosses because you've got the block button.
Yeah. So Mortal Kombat fans will be happy.
Yeah.
But what are you reading about the any new characters standing out to you?
For me, Tom Pierre, the first time getting my hands on with him, because I don't have a Sony.
Oh yeah, because he was a PSP character, yeah.
Ezio, introduction to the series for a plausible character.
Unlike a Jedi or something.
Yeah, no Yoda so far, but then we've not seen the entire cast yet, so there's plenty of time for them to introduce an absolutely batshit insane
There's a January release date for that, isn't there?
Yeah.
January 31st, recently, along with the character announcements.
Yeah, so we've got plenty more characters to be announced. I main Siegfried in these games, so I know what you're feeling about the big, strong, powerful characters and the parries and stuff, so we'll see if I benefit from that. If not, who knows? So end of January, we'll definitely get our mitts on that game. Anyway, what else we've got to talk about? We've got Street Fighter Cross Tekken. Got to get those claps in there, don't I, Flick? Anyway, Street Fighter Cross Tekken, the controversial gem system. I know Branster has been very vocal about it on Facebook and stuff. What do you think about the gem system, just in a nutshell?
Impossible to balance. With so many gems, so many possible combinations, you won't be able to balance it through these. It's just impossible. You have billions of possible different combinations. How is it possible to assign enough test time to cover that before release without spending an absolute fortune? And they're not going to do that. So what do you expect? It will come out, it will get balanced, and I think it's a deliberate attempt from them to make a game which is so casual and so orientated towards the casual market that the people playing it won't be smashing the other players when they come online.
Yeah.
So, tournament play is going to be such a hassle to set up. Plenty of people playing tournaments, some people playing it competitively, so there'll be much more casual people playing.
So it's not going to be a tournament played game, and as we've seen from Tatsunoko versus Capcom back in 2009, that's not a good sign for a game that's not played much in tournaments. It doesn't last long. No one's really got the passion behind it to play it. I mean, I loved TVC, I loved playing Frank West, calling some zombies and stuff, but if Shrekken goes that way, that's kind of gone, because that's a game with so much potential. But as you say, the fact that it'd be impossible to balance is definitely a bad thing for the game. Because that's what people moaned about when Vanilla was out. They moaned about Sagat, they moaned about Wolverine, they moaned about Phoenix. You know, balance is a thing that people really care about, and I think it's a shame if they're going to neglect it like that.
It's like with Marvel versus SNK versus
Capcom.
with a different type of group.
The different groups, yeah. This is Blood Fun, by the way. Anyway, I know what you mean about the grooves. The grooves are similar to the gems, but they're going to be implemented might do it in a different way, but you know, they affect your style and the way you play. That's definitely going to be a different thing. But the groups are fairly balanced. I don't know how the gems are going to work out.
See, again, this is just what I read. Some guy said to me, well, not to me, but I read it in an article, that there is an option that you can select no gems.
Yeah, you can select no gems.
You can't disable the gems, but you can select no gems.
Yeah. Which
now, if that's true, that would be quite good.
Yeah.
I actually think it would be more viable.
So you'll get base characters at tournaments, but the downside is if you were to practice online, you don't know if your opponent's going to have gems or not. So you've got to work against that too.
If you know the person you're going to train with, that's a good thing. But if you're just going to go on and say, yeah, I'm just going to go like matchmaking, if you get, let's just say that for Davy's sake, matchmaking online training.
If you're trying for a tournament with no gems and you're against someone with gems, it's not going to be fun.
See, if there was only 2 gems, I doubt this would be a bit of a it wouldn't be such a catastrophe.
But since we're pushing 100,
if you can only select 2 gems at a time, the easiest way to balance that would be an attack gem and a defense gem, and that would be absolutely balanced. But since there's 3,
I think there's 5 different styles, 3 per character, 6 in total. That's not good. Belvedere, what's your input in the gem system? I know you're looking very contemplative there, as you sigh.
Well, the main thing being that this is something that's everyone's going to be very vocal about, because I've said this, they've got 5 months to go to be beta tested. They're not going to get all the they're not going to have all the kinks worked out, but this is the thing that I've got to say. The one thing that they've got to not do is make the gems for sale. Not make
DLC gems. I think
I'm fine with like the whole, you know, initial that you know, special edition just unlocks some of the gems.
That's what I'm hoping that DLC gems is what I'm hoping works out as. It's not so much that you get new gems, it's that it unlocks ones that you usually have to grind out. Although that saying, grinding out gems that are vital at the game is also shit for TOs. It's not a good thing.
Oh, it's something that Capcom will probably get back code, probably a master code call.
That's what I don't get. I mean, like, you know, Seth Killian's a TO at heart, and he's not really said much on the gems. I'm hoping
he said today that, well, it's an interview of some sort. The only question I do remember is some guy asking him, what's going to happen with the gems? Can you buy them, or do you have to, you know, get them? He says we're still trying to decide. That's a bit of a hit and miss, because
that's a bit hit and miss. Yeah, we want to know. We're quite, especially since this is a really hot issue right now.
Honestly though, like the fact is that TO is not really going on. The answers they gave were quite corporate. They were like, you know, can't say, can't not say.
Of course, we've been. Like Capcom are, of course, they're a corporation, they are quite corporate. I mean, you know, they've never given Ono the go-ahead for Darkstalkers.
I know, but you know, that's just my thing. It's teasing it too much, it's like trolling it so much.
Anyway.
Probably the thing they do after striking, but the thing they've got to not do is if they put them as DLC, it's going to become Magic the Gathering.
And we don't want a TCG. We've done TCGs, man. We don't want to do TCGs anymore. Although that said, I'm interested in that Skylanders thing, that new Spyro game, but that's a completely different story. That is a complete money spinner right there.
This is what I don't get. Ono said that the gem system is absolutely vital to the core gameplay. Right. That's not what I've been hearing in the fight clubs. Everyone talking about you only play with
they've been playing it without gems.
Yeah, that's it. And everyone's saying it's such an enjoyable game. It's actually pretty good, apart from all the damage balance and all that they need to do.
From what I've heard, like, it's still missing something though. I think they're trying to find that with the gems. That's what I'm saying. When I went there, it's like, it's really dry. You just do a combo and that's it. There's nothing really there to improve that, and that's what they're saying. And and then Oro's came up with this gem thing now. It's something that, you know, if you'll go to the fight clubs and you'll go to all the events and say, look, like go up to like whoever's running it and go, look, this is my feedback. I do not want this in the system. I do not want this in the game. Or they go like, this is a good idea, but
well, I know for a fact that's going to be said a lot in the fight clubs.
People need to be vocal about it, that's all. Because like, if Capcom's like, if they get to the first week and then it's like, by the way, this gem thing's not flying, like people say they will not buy the game, and you get a lot of people not buying the game. And even if it comes out, and we know we're going to buy it, but you know, if there's a lot of people not buying it, like half people don't buy it, that are really big people, and people don't put it in tournament, like if, say for example, Seth goes up to someone and says, are you going to put Steak in your tournament? You go, no. Then what happens is they go, right, they're not going to put their tournament, which means it won't fly and it'll die.
See, that's what makes me think Capcom's got something up their sleeve about it, because they'll want that, like, what's happened the past, every single Evo I can remember, a Capcom game has top billing. Like, and Strekken's their new flagship title. Like, sure we've got the 2012 patch and stuff, but I think Strekken's going to be their way forward. They need to do something to keep it their flagship game.
To be honest, that's the only reason why I thought about 2012, because I think they're having doubts.
Yeah, just in case.
And they need to keep Street Fighter kind of going. See if it doesn't fly, you're revert before.
Yeah.
Well, they have to do something really vital, because there's a lot of fighters coming out this year and in the middle of next year. Like
We've got Virtua Fighter,
Tekken Tag Tournament,
King of Fighters.
DOA 5, Tekken Tag, Soul Calibur 5, King of Fighters 13 hits at the end of this year. Quite a lot of games coming out. So Capcom, you got a lot to do, but we still love you. So please fix it. So anyway, moving on, since I've got this clean down to do, we've got news from the Scotland scene. We've got basically, if you don't know, Dundee's got a scene, and we meet here at the Counting House. It's sick. Please, if you're in Dundee, please come out and play. Yeah, that's cool. I don't care. Please come out and play, guys. It's definitely a good atmosphere. I have loved tonight. It's been a lot of fun. So come out to Dundee. If not, if you can make Edinburgh, come to Twitch. Thursday nights we've got One Level Up. Sunday nights we got Control Alt Defeat. So we've got games all over Scotland going on. We just need to crack Aberdeen and Inverness. Where are you guys at? Come and frickin' find us. But anyway, in Scottish news we had the Road Take Spot and Twitch session. Belvedere, me and you holding it down there. Walter coming down with the support to help us out. Definitely a great help. Versus Scotland putting on the Road Take Spot and Twitch session. James and Big Fool taking first and second in Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition. Big Fool and Hamsworth taking first and second in Marvel vs Capcom 3. Shoutouts to Rokankin taking third in Marvel vs Capcom, and Belvedere himself right here taking third place in Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition. Definitely, it was a good tournament. The matchups are up online on the Versus Scotland YouTube. I recommend that you check them out. And please get into the swing of this. We've got maybe an exhibition with Giant Attack coming up this weekend. If not, we have got the Road Type Spot in Stage 2, Fight 1 at Control Alt Defeat.
Discussions, I don't know.
Yeah, we don't know about that, but Control Alt Defeat definitely on the first week of November. Get out there if you can, and we've got events on the weekends over there. We've got Gamer Base as well. James tearing up at Gamer Base Edinburgh. Muirtron coming up and breaking shit as well. Definitely, if you can make out to those events, please make out to there. Because we do love it when you come to events and keep the scene alive. If you are by chance watching this, please come out and talk to me, because I'm a sound guy, and it'll be fun. But anyway, that's pretty much the Scottish news. Any more news from Dundee, we'll put up to the community clean down. We've already kind of done that anyway. Go Bloodfont, what are you up to?
if you're from Dundee and you're watching this, just come down here, even if you just come down.
Just come down to the
This is what we're all about. Just come down with a few drinks, get something to eat if you want. This is it.
Because we get what? We get 3 tables. We're using 2 tonight. Soul Calibur and AE just now, but we'll play whatever.
It's a lot busier earlier, by the way.
Yeah, it was a lot busier earlier. This is just at winding down. We're close to 11 o'clock. I'm doing a bit of a late clean down, community clean down, because I love you guys. You're a fighting game community and you're sick. Please come out to these events. Belvedere, much to say on your third place winning T-Hawk? No, just no. We've got Beaker here. Beaker, any words for the Scottish community? No, that's cool. Playing Soul Calibur, held definitely a nice character to play. I tried playing her, but I sucked at her, so I went back to Siegfried. Brandstar rocking the Astaroth. I know you were poning some fools up at Twitch last weekend with Astaroth, just showing them shit.
Is that just the water?
Funny. It was water, yeah. Putting them on blast.
And I'm actually going to hate on your face because he hates Soul Calibur.
I know, but I'm looking forward to 5. These new mechanics are going to be sick. Any other games we can talk about? King of Fighters at the end of the month, I believe. Or is it end of November?
Yeah, man.
End of November for King of Fighters. All of Marvel vs Capcom 3. If you're in that, please play. I know Breslin would love me pushing Marvel vs Capcom 3. It's a sick game. Sure, there's a lot of bullshit, but as Breslin said, if you can't deal with the bullshit, fuck off. Kind of paraphrasing them, but that's my spin on it. If you can't handle the bullshit, fuck off. But anyway, we've got Giant Attack was out here, the Dundee Fighting Game Society was out here. It was great to see you all come out to play fighting games. Thank you very much for letting me come down. Ali on his iPhone 2, I believe. With sexy belt put on all the ladies. Shout outs to David Kerr there. Because we get shout outs everywhere in the Queen down. Big Dog was down earlier. I didn't tell you guys this. You know Gareth that does the Just Jock stuff? I actually bumped into him in the street out there. He was just in Dundee for no fucking reason. Yeah, he lives in Falkirk. But shout outs to the Big Dog for coming down and checking us out. I know he was kind of looking forward to this. He's interested in Marvel, so we should train him up and play some Marvel when it comes out. We'll get you playing Nemesis and Hulk. And what character would you recommend to add to his team?
Iron Fist.
Iron Fist. Right, we'll get you playing Hulk, Nemesis and Iron Fist. What a fucking team right there. So anyway, we're past the 20-minute mark. Thank you very much for tuning in to the Queen Down, Counting House in Dundee. Got some tournament footage up, got some everything else. Please, thank you very much for tuning in. And please, subscribe, rate, comment, tell me how I'm doing, tell me how crap this was. Had a bit of alcoholic interference here, but who cares? So I'll play you out with some Soul Calibur. I was hoping for a KO like now, so I could just end this quickly because I'm out of battery. Batista Bomb! Batista Bomb! Shout outs to that washed up guy. But thank you very much for tuning in. Say bye bye Bloodfont. Bye bye. Say bye bye Gav. Say bye bye Ali. Say bye bye Brandstar. Bye-bye. Say bye bye Beaker. Say bye bye guys over there in the RNSO plane. And thank you very much for tuning in. What? Oh, you got a ring out win! Fluky ring out win! Thank you very much.